Hello, Central School third graders. Welcome back to the library. Today, we are going to be focusing on Anti-Bullying Week. So, this week is going to be a week where we're talking about in school, not only library, different ways that we can make everyone feel welcome and included in our lessons, in our school, when we're outside and playing on the playground, and all the different aspects that we experience and fun things that we do here at school. So, the story I'm going to read to you today is actually a series of 3 different books, and they're all written by different characters' main point of view. So, the story I'm going to read to you as third graders is called Weird. All right. And you can see that the main character that we're going to be seeing this story from is this character right here. I want you to take a look at the front of this book and see if you can make some predictions and inferences about what you think might happen in the story. So we have some other characters in the background here that seem to be definitely making some different gestures towards our main character who's right here. Do you think they're making her feel good about herself? Or do you think they're making fun of her? We don't really know, but pictures tell a lot of words. So we can kind of make some inferences about what we think might happen or be happening in the story. All right, so let's get started. I also want to point out one more important thing. There's all of these different dots on the top of this book, and dots are something that we're going to see repeated throughout the reading of our story. It says, for all children, young and old, who have been bullied, don't lose sight of who you are. Know yourself, be yourself, and never let anyone take away your polka dots. Polka dots are a way that we can express ourselves. And you'll notice I said polka dots are really important. You might not notice originally, but our main character has polka dots on her clothes. We open our story up. We see there's some polka dots on her boots right here. There's some polka dots on our first page. So I wasn't kidding when I said there's going to be some polka dots that I want you to look out for here in our story. Hi, my name is Louisa, and I have a problem. There is a girl in my class named Sam who thinks everything I do is weird. That's right, boys and girls. Everything that Louisa does, Sam thinks is weird. I raise my hand to answer a question in math, and she says I'm weird. Guess I'll keep my answers to myself. I want you to pay close attention how the author, Paula Heapy, has illustrated our story. You can see that there's color illustrations, and then there's black and white illustrations here. So Louisa is very full of energy and life, and we can see that by all the color that surrounds her. But Sam, we recognize Sam as the character right here in our story. She's starting to try to take away the color and the voice of Louisa. So I want you to watch how the color changes in Louisa throughout our story today. I try to tell a funny joke at lunch, and she says I'm weird. Guess I'll just be quiet. It is really sad the way that Sam is making Louisa feel. I give my mom a kiss when she picks me up from school, and Sam says I'm weird. Maybe Mom can wait for me in the car next time. So Louisa is starting to change the way that she is behaving because Sam keeps teasing her and calling her weird for the things that she does. Hola, papa. Weird. I say something in Spanish to my dad, and she says, I'm weird. Guess it's hi, Dad, from now on. Because Louisa speaks Spanish with her family, it's not something that she should be ashamed of or change just because Sam says it's weird. I wonder if Sam has something going on with her own self. I wear my favorite polka dot boots, and she says I'm weird. Ha ha ha! Guess I won't wear these anymore. It's strange. I keep changing what I do, but she doesn't change at all. She still says I'm weird. It seems like weird is the only word she knows, and I don't know any words. I want you to think about this part in the story, boys and girls, because it's really important. It says Louisa says, I keep changing. Because Sam is making fun of her and calling her weird when she gives her mom a kiss, she's having her mom wait in the car. Because Sam says it's weird that she says, hola, papa, she says, okay, I guess it's just hi, Dad, from now on. When she raises her hand to answer questions in math, Sam says, weird. So then she says, I guess I'll just keep my answers to myself. Notice that Sam just keeps calling her weird, and Louisa keeps changing and changing and changing, but it doesn't change anything. And I like how it says right here, and I don't know any words. She just doesn't say anything, and she keeps changing. And all of that changing, do you think it makes Louisa happy? I want you to think about that. Do you think Louisa not saying hi to her mom and giving her a hug and kiss, not speaking to her dad in Spanish, not telling funny jokes at lunch, do you think that makes her happy and feel welcome? I don't think so either, boys and girls. I don't even feel like myself anymore. Where did all your polka dots go, Louisa? What's the matter, honey? What's up, Louisa? I miss your funny jokes, Louisa. Is everything all right, Louisa? Now, I asked you to kind of pay attention to these polka dots throughout the story. So the more and more that Sam teased her, the more and more she did that, the less and less those polka dots shined. They came duller and lost their color and duller until they were all just gone. And it kind of relates to who she was. Louisa was this bright and vibrant and fun and funny and incredibly happy young child. And now that's all been taken away from her because Sam keeps calling her weird. Everyone else misses the way I used to be. Everyone else, including me. Who should I talk to? What will I say? What did I do to deserve this? I wish it would all just go away. Boys and girls, did Louisa do anything to deserve being treated like this? I think that's really important to recognize because Louisa, she doesn't deserve this, and she didn't do anything that would make the way that Sam is treating her okay. Mom, I have a problem. There's this girl at school who is so mean to me. So sometimes, boys and girls, the first step is finding a trusted adult to talk to when things like this are happening to you. Louisa picks her mom, but you might want to pick your dad. Maybe you have an older brother in high school or an older sister in high school, and maybe they're the one that you confide in. But you have to find a trusted adult to talk to when you face problems in situations like this. It's not your fault, Louisa. You are wonderful just the way you are. And that's right, boys and girls. If you're ever being teased, you have to know that it is not your fault. And you are all perfect just the way you are. After talking to Mom, I've been thinking, maybe it's time for one more change. Look at her friend. I found your boots. Remember, she threw her polka dotted boots out after Sam made fun of her? And then look, she was making posters at her house that said, I'm weird. But she crossed that out, and now her posters say, I'm good enough. So sometimes listening to those words that Sam was using when she spoke to Louisa, it made Louisa start to think that she was weird, that she was not good enough, when that couldn't be farther from the truth. Because in boys and girls, you're all good enough, and you are all unique and interesting. So I put my favorite polka dot boots back on, only this time, before Sam could say anything, I said, boy, it feels great to be back in these again. Ooh, love those polka dots, Louisa, said her teacher. Thanks. Cute boots, Louisa. Cool. So, boys and girls, what happened in this page right here is very important. This page is all about taking the power back. Louisa made a decision. She was going to rock those polka dotted boots. She was going to rock her beautiful outfit. And she took the power away from Sam and said, I am going to be myself. And when you take the power back, the bully can't hurt you any longer. I told another funny joke at lunch and laughed along with my friends. When she said weird, I just kept on laughing. It looks like somebody thinks it's funny. Weird. Yes, I finally got it right. I didn't hide my feelings when I got the right answer in math. Yes! Boys and girls, you should be proud of yourself when you get the right answer in class. Because you should be proud of the hard work. I told my dad I loved him in Spanish. Te quiero mucho, Papa. I missed you today, Mom, and gave her a big kiss at school. I let my mom know how happy I was to see her when she picked me up from school. See you later, Sam. Notice all the color that is back in Louisa's life. Now, Sam is not feeling so powerful any longer, as Louisa has taken the power back. I discovered something really amazing. The more I act like I don't care what she says, the more I really don't care. And the more she thinks I don't care, the more she leaves me alone. Now that's really weird. I guess I'll just be me from now on. And I think, boys and girls, that's the best lesson you can learn from this. How important it is that you be yourself, no matter what anyone says about it. You're unique, you're different, you're an individual, and you are amazing. So, there's some notes about anti-bullying at the end of our story today. So I want us to take a look. Louisa says, boy, am I glad I got my polka dots back. And they're not weird at all. Here are some things I can remember, so I won't lose them ever again. W. When I feel nervous, scared, or sad, I can think about positive thoughts. That's a really good strategy. Whenever you feel sad or nervous or scared, think about positive things. E. Everyone has the right to feel safe and respected, including me. So if you're not feeling safe or respected, it's important that you find a trusted adult. I can be your trusted adult, your teacher could be your trusted adult, or maybe your parents. Somebody, though, has to be your trusted adult. So you can talk to them if you ever don't feel safe or respected. I am not to blame when someone chooses to bully me. That is absolutely 100%. It is not your fault if someone is being mean to you. And R, remember there are people who care and want to help me if I ask them to. Boys and girls, there are so many people that want to take care of you, to help you, to provide a hand or some advice if you ever need it. And D, don't give anyone the power to take away what makes you feel special. And when Louisa took that power back from Sam, she was able to feel like herself once again. She was able to be happy. She was able to recognize that she was good enough and she wasn't weird and that her jokes were funny. And she decided that she liked herself a lot more when she didn't listen to what Sam had to say. So, boys and girls, our lesson today, weird. I hope you take the lessons that we talked about and really think about them because it's so incredibly important that each one of us feels safe and respected, not only in school, but at home, on our sports teams, whatever it is that we do, we should all feel safe and respected. All right, boys and girls, don't forget to complete the lesson on Google Classroom and hit turn in. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.